scatter the Nigeria now. Now by force, may you stay together. I don't want to come be by force now. If they want me, we do tete, may we do referendum. May everybody wakai, or may everybody choose whether this Nigeria we want to stay together or everybody want going on. When we don't do referendum finish, moi, I don't go one stay. I don't mind. I go to look for visa. Go visit them for Daura. Check how the next level will be. If they like, may they allow me stay there for 100 years. That one go be their personal business. But for this Nigeria where we dey, Muhammadu Buhari no go dare am. Say one do 10. Say waiting. We die for that nation. We sit down for road. We die there. See, me I no be slave. Oh, I no can't be slave for anybody. I don't know about you. Whether you can't be slave. They enslave my parents. They enslave me. Now they want to enslave my children. Like, yeah, it no go happen. It no go happen. Anyhow, where that idea, they come for their head. May them squash them. May them squeeze them. May them throw away them. May they carry them. May they go put them for one side. Because if they try that one, now they go tell them, say, anybody where they see get bed for psychiatric hospital. Only say, some people no agree occupy them. That craze, what they look for, we go show them that craze. Enough. It's enough of this nonsense that is going on in our nation. We will no longer sit down and keep quiet and allow some charlatans from nowhere come and destroy this nation that has been together for over 100 years. It is time for us to determine our future. For those of you who are afraid because you think you don't want to die, a Titan will kill you inside your house, right where you are hiding under your bed. We will occupy that street. We will do whatever. Let me tell you something. Aisha, we not sit down and allow a charlatan go and destroy our constitution and look for whatever totem that they are looking for. I am going to fight for my children. I am going to stand for my children, and I'm going to be there for my children. If they want grace, we will tell them, say, like I talked about before, everybody get bed for psychiatric hospital. Only say some no gree occupier. They want me with scatter them, we go scatter them. Anyhow way they want her. We there.
You dare not go for totem, Aisha Yesufu to Buhari. Human rights activist and co-convener of Bring Back Our Guest, BBOG, Aisha Yesufu, has called out President Muhammadu Buhari over his alleged plans for a third term in office. If you recall, Honorable Eya, organizing secretary to President Buhari for the 2019 elections, called for the amendment of the constitution to remove clauses hindering the president and state governors from running third terms. In her reactions to the clause, Aisha Yesufu made a vow that she would do everything possible within her powers to stop that, and the president should not even bear the thought. According to her, if possible, she will call for a referendum where the electorate would take the ultimate decision of agreeing or disagreeing with a third term agenda. In her words, for this Nigeria where we dey, Buhari no go dare am, say he won't do third term, say waiting. We die for that nation. We sit down, die for there. She said she refuses to be enslaved by the Buhari-led administration, asking the president and his party members to squash the plan. Anyhow, that idea they come from his head, make them squash them, make them squeeze them. So guys, this issue of a third term, the presidency, even the Buhari has come out to debunk it, that he does not have that time, he's a Democrat, this and this and this and that, blah, 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 blah. We heard about that. Before, we saw all these people, they say they call them the supporters, the pro-Buhari stuff. They came out one time and they were on the streets of Abuja, protest, were they just chanting, or they were just requesting that he should go for third term? They are encouraging him. And everybody came out and said, oh, if it were to be the opposition party, immediately EFCC or INEC would have said, oh, they always have a guidelines for campaign, that even if you want to campaign, it should be during election time, and that should be coming from 2023, around that time. So why coming out if it were to be opposition parties that engaged in that manner, or people supporting opposition engaged in that manner? You would have seen them, the security people, coming out to disperse them with all manner of things. Not long ago, Falana came out and said the same thing authoritatively. He said this, that this president there are plans ongoing for him to come for the third term. That was when he now came out and debunked it, and most of their supporters, most of the people working with the presidency, most of their, whether they call them ministers or whatever, the caucus, the APC caucus came out and said no, they debunked it, that it's not going to happen. Even the Gaba show that everybody, that maybe people, that is a people's imagination, that why would they be thinking such thing, that Buhari does not have that plan. 2 days ago, according to the what's this man's name? Yeah, Honorable Enya, organizing secretary to President Buhari. So at that level again, if somebody like that will be coming, when we talked about Falana saying that for a man of his caliber to come out and be saying such a thing, he does not speak like every other person who speaks, but he speaks most of the time from the angle of law. People discarded it, that he should go and face his clients that needed to be rescued or released from DSS, that is just trying to create attention or divide attention. We believe that for him to be saying that he has a information on ground. But that being said, now the Honorable Enyan, organizing secretary to President Buhari for the 2019 elections, call for the amendment. He came out. So are we going to say this man does not know anything, that, it's just one of those people that came out one time, protesting and, requesting that he go for third term, or they're encouraging people to go for third term. This one, he had a big position even in the campaign in 2019, and is a very close person to them. So what are we talking about? So does it mean this man does not know what he's talking about, or he does not know that the presidency has debunked that this thing? If there's no ulterior motive, how can you think that this man does not know what he's talking about? So everybody will just say, nah lie, nah lie. A lot of people are saying, oh, it cannot happen, it cannot happen. Before our very eyes, a lot of things are happening that we never thought could be happening. They are happening right now. Nobody is doing anything. Nobody is saying anything. They will just be, waving it off. But they are happening, and everybody will just shout, talk, and nothing will happen. And these guys, they've known that the only thing we do is just for us to be talking from time to time. We cannot even carry out actions. And they are doing everything possible to be able to demoralize people, to discourage people from talking. They are bringing this issue of hate speech. We know that they are sponsoring a lot of people to be coming out and be saying, oh, this and this and that. But they will come out again and tell us, oh, they are not part of it, they are not this, they are not that. Everything about this country, everybody just playing games with people's lives. So Aisha has come out, in her usual position. She's always coming and she's always vibrant, saying the right thing. I was even joking with somebody, you guys, you men, you are just there. A lot of people say, woman, go and sit down at home, go and sit down at home. You guys are not doing anything. The only thing you will see, most people, they will just gather in place, most especially newspaper stand. They will be talking, no action. Nobody is saying everybody should go violent, but we need to speak out. We need to have a united voice. Our voices alone is so powerful that we'll be able to do wonders. But everybody, feeling unconcerned, it's none of my business. I beg, forget all those things. That's what we'll be talking. And yet you are going through pain every day, every minute in the country. See what is happening. Check your life, even as a person, as a family. Check yourself. Check what you go through every day in terms of economy, in terms of security, in terms of providing basic amenities, basic things that the government ought to have provided. You are struggling to get there. The electricity, the road, the whatever, the prices of things here and there. And we are saying, concern me. I no get problem. So we need to really do something. Honestly, we need to do something. If people are there talking about, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking, let her go and sit down. Of course, we'll continue bearing it. But people who still have that confidence, who are still bold, will still be coming out. And those who are still afraid, like she said, they will still be hiding under their beds. It's really, really pathetic. We should not say na lie, oh. We shouldn't say na lie. This thing might still happen before our very eyes. People are like, oh, it's not going to be possible. Even Obasanjo tried this, it couldn't happen. Like I said in one of my videos, that the kind of people we had during Obasanjo time then, there are different people now. When you talk about the National Assembly, before you know, a lot of things will just go in. Even the ones that call themselves opposition party, even in that Senate Assembly, in that night Assembly, anything can happen. That is just it. You will be thinking, oh, the opposition will be able to talk, to be able to speak against that. But trust nobody. Majority of politicians are not to be trusted. So anything can happen. Stop saying a lie. We need to have a united voice. We need to speak one language. It is only one language that will help us in this country. From the angle of the masses, like all those political elites, they already have their own caucus. They have their own cartel. That is why it is very easy for them to move from one what is it called, one party to another. If they feel that, oh, it is APC that is in power now, all of them will defect. Oh, if it is PDP, they will go back. Even somebody was suggesting Totem. If you have Totem, every of those politicians will go back there. They will run down there. So what are we talking about? So it is the masses that we need. We are not united. That is why a lot of things are going wrong. That is why they are taking advantage over a lot of us. And hear what Nigerians are reacting to. Someone say PMB can go for third term if he puts things in order. Like, seriously? Like what? Putting things in order, things that were not put, that have not been put in order since 2015. Ha ha ha. Do you know the meaning of Ragno Lobato Angel? I don't know what this person is talking about. End time in Nigeria has come. Woman of courage, please be strong. God will empower you more to fight PMB. It's not only how, because at the end of the day, if things are good, everybody will suffer it. Now, if things are not good, everybody will still suffer it. Even if you talk and your talking or your action has not yielded results, definitely whatever that will be happening, everybody will go through the same thing. That is why the whole thing is it's difficult. Someone say this woman is becoming nuisance in the streets. That's what somebody is talking about. You can understand the position of this particular person commenting in this manner. Someone say how animal will become one in the zoo country. Look, constitution will be amended for him to go for third term, whether you like it or not. We majority of Nigerians will vote for him. That's what somebody is saying. You majority of cows will vote for your fellow. Yes, but you pigs will never rule this country. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what these guys are saying? Can you imagine what these guys are saying? And you are saying, oh, it is not going to happen. La 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 la. Okay. He has said there is no plan for such. So what is your problem again? Just to have something to say against PMB. Try keep quiet sometimes. You see what people are saying. What will you do if he goes for second time? No, he has already said what she's going to do. If you are not going to do anything good for you, she's entitled to her opinion. The woman wants appointment. That's all. If Baba agree, then we too agree. Say Baba Buhari. I swear, I love this woman courage. See Olodo men just sit down. They look. No, some people are even, it's really pathetic. I don't even know what to say. So guys, I leave it for you. Let's have your take on this issue. Thank you very much. Bye.